What's up, y'all? It's your two favorite hosts that do the most. It's your girl, Miss Jessica Rose.
And your girl, Dre Lachey.
And welcome to another episode of Pretty Girls with Potty Mouths. And bitch,
what?
Let's talk about the ride. First of all, y'all, we got a new driver.
Yeah.
We have a driver.
Shout out to my brother, Dion.
Okay, shout out to Dion because the ride experience, we were having, we could say a bad night.
Yeah.
And the universe just knew what we needed and dropped this driver into our life. This week?
Yeah.
And the ride here was phenomenal.
It was our first time using him today.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
So,
because that drive, like, we live outside the city.
Okay.
So that drive outside the city is atrocious. Especially at night. And sometimes we be drinking.
Okay.
we be drinking. So we was just like, you know what, to be safe, you know.
Yeah, let's use our driver tonight. Yeah. And so we used our driver tonight to get here. It took us a little minute, but we got here, and baby, I'm talking about y'all. It was a spaceship. The car was glowing. We had rosé for the road.
We had complimentary snacks, like all the good
everything.
Yeah.
A fire playlist, y'all.
What was it called?
We know y'all know we got our bop of the week. We got this song for y'all.
Yeah, he gave us some new bops. But what was the playlist called? Like
ladies. What was
ladies. I don't know what it was. Some ladies, but it was fire.
But it was fire.
Yeah,
fire. A ladies list or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, ladies.
But
playlist,
it was fire.
But y'all know we got our own playlist too. Shout out to Pretty Girl Potty Mouth
Okay,
playlist.
make sure y'all follow us on Apple Music and Spotify. Yes. Period. But Miss Mia,
what?
Let's tell the folks how we been outside.
How you had me outside?
No, so you always talking about I had you outside. You be
having me.
No, bro. No, you can't lie. Friday was your move. Monday was my move. Friday was your move.
Okay, yeah. So that was my little thing that invited us out.
Bitches don't like to take accountability.
But first of all, you be having me outside every night.
Just about. But it be business.
Yeah, it do be business. We be networking. We really do be out on the scene. We be networking. We really don't go out to like party or
yeah. We just sit there to go, network and look cute. And then we get there late and leave early.
Yeah. But we didn't on Friday though.
No, we actually hung out.
We got there at a decent time and we actually stayed past
what we would usually leave.
Yeah.
So I'm proud. High five, bitch. High five, bitch. So tonight's topic is a little bit different from what y'all are used to.
Yeah.
We are talking about healing our childhood traumas.
Yeah.
Just the healing journey.
Tonight is a little different.
It's a tearjerker.
Yeah, it's emotional because we had like some personal things happen
over the
this past week.
Yeah,
and it was just like, damn.
Yeah, it really.
We don't touch on these things enough because me and you get real deep in like our personal conversations.
Yeah.
So it's like to actually witness the things we talk about like happen for us, and it's like, damn.
Yeah,
this is what it feels like to heal.
I'm very grateful that you have accepted me and have loved me through my trauma and everything that I come with, and that you're able to see this healing take place.
Yeah.
Because, bitch.
Yeah.
It's a lot of healing going on.
It is.
Even for you.
Yeah.
Even for you. And I think we are a generation that takes very happy pictures, but we're really sad.
Yeah.
And
even sometimes not sad, just sometimes not in that state of mind where you're just all the way happy. Yeah. Because you don't have to be completely sad to, you know what I'm saying, to be unhappy, but you're just in that state where you're not at your happiest.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So healing, what is it?
You the one went through it this week, Miss Ma'am. You tell me.
I did go through it this weekend.
Did.
Look at her telling my business.
Yeah.
Okay, healing for me, or just healing in general, is coming to the realization that you have been hurt, you have been taught things that weren't necessarily right, and you have taken the step to say, hey, I want to be different. Not even be different, I just want to kind of unlearn those things that were kind of taught upon me.
Yeah.
And I want to be better than my situation. I want to be better than my circumstances. I want to be better than my pain. So healing is really just taking the initiative and saying, hey, I deserve to be free. You deserve it. It's your birthright. Freedom is your birthright. I think healing, that's what healing is. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely. Like I said, it's been an emotional week for like both of us, man. So it's like when you finally step into that place where you are healing, you're like, damn, this is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like
you feel
healing really does open up another part of you that you didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It really does.
Yeah. Healing really
like
teaches you love.
It does.
It teaches you love.
It teaches you love, and it teaches you how to be gentle
in
with
its
yourself.
Purest form, healing teaches you
Definitely.
love in its purest form. I
Definitely.
think so.
We tend to be gentle with people, outside people, and we don't tend to be gentle with ourselves. We forgive people, and we don't forgive ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
and sometimes we don't even forgive people. We think we forgave them, but we be burying shit deep down inside, and it's like I haven't really healed from things. That I feel like I try to mask. Like, damn, I'm over this. I don't care about this anymore. Like, this shit don't bother me.
And you think you're over it until you're triggered.
Yeah.
And then when you're triggered, it's like, damn, okay, maybe I'm not. But people have to know too that healing is not an overnight process. It's not a week process. It's not
that shit
2
take
months
years.
Process. Yes, this takes years.
That shit takes years. Sometimes decades. Like, that shit takes a long time.
Definitely.
Because it really depends on the person and where you are and when you grow.
Definitely.
But sometimes, you know, as much as I advocate against always being the one to, you know what I mean? Like, always being the one to reach out first. Always being the one to mend fences first. But it's like, once you reach that point, that's all you want to do is mend those fences.
Exactly.
So it really does.
And then we find ourselves too, a lot of people probably wonder or question themselves, like, why me? And it's like, why not you?
Yeah.
You're the only one. It's really an honor when it's tiring. The job itself to be the healer of your entire family and the generations
to be the one that breaks those generational curses
is tiring.
It's tiring, but it's such a fulfilling feeling in the end to look back and just say, "Damn,
most definitely."
Like, I brought us along, or you know, I helped make this right, or I helped fix the family, or.
So instead of asking why me, ask why not you.
Yeah.
Like, literally, universe saw fit for everybody in your bloodline to give you these certain pairs of shoes to wear because they were your size and only you were big enough to handle the job. So it's like, this weekend I went through some healing.
I loved it. I healed a little bit with you, I think. Like, I get so excited when you
that was because it's scary.
Yeah.
Healing is scary. Healing is literally looking your demons, your fears, your hurts in the eye and saying, hey, I'm capable. I want to take this down.
I can overcome this.
Yeah,
I'm bigger than this.
I'm bigger than this.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I had a big healing moment this weekend that just kind of, it had me on edge. Lord knows, baby, because that Taylor Port was kicking my ass afterwards.
You was through.
I was through. But it happened, and I will say that a big elephant. I felt like I had an elephant on my chest for years.
Yeah, you did.
And now it's like I can breathe again.
Yeah.
So, healing. I commend anyone who has said they want to heal, who is going through their healing journey. People think healing is beautiful. The end results are beautiful, but the process is not pretty.
It's hell.
So, if you are in the process of healing, be gentle with yourself. You're gentle with everybody else. You deserve that same, that same forgiveness, that same tenderness. Like,
and even being around people that are going through a healing experience or just that portion in their journey where it's a glow up.
Most definitely.
Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like you're witnessing that. Even being around people with that type of energy, it helps you unlock what you need to heal from.
Exactly.
It motivates you to say, you know what?
Damn,
I need to, maybe I can do this.
Yeah.
Maybe I can make that phone call. Maybe I can see that person in person. Maybe I can overcome this.
Yeah.
So it's also a beautiful thing both ways. Whether or not if you are the one that's healing or if you're the person that is around the person that's doing the healing.
Most definitely. Yeah. And you being my best friend, like, you know a lot. So just for you to be a part of my journey, on my healing journey, and to witness, like, oh my God,
because you've been through some stuff.
Yeah,
you've been through some stuff.
You too, though.
And you are so strong. Like, when you hear sometimes what people go through, it's like, okay, yeah, I done been through some stuff. Yeah. We all done been through some stuff. But yeah,
baby, them trauma levels is different.
Yeah,
they
different.
Were definitely different.
Yeah,
and I can say you helped me through that because I thought I would never get to that point this weekend. What happened this weekend? I said, "It's not," and you was like, "Yes, she is." I was like,
We doing this.
We doing
this.
And
where we trying to go and what we trying to do, like, when you heal those parts that hurt you the most, it helps you get to that level that you need to be at,
This is going to teach me a whole nother way to love.
Yeah.
And, just I'm excited.
I am
too. It's I don't believe everything is gonna be unicorns and sprinkles, but
hey, don't say that. It can be.
It could be.
The energy you put out
is the energy. Yeah,
the energy you get. So if you want unicorns, sprinkles,
I want unicorns and sprinkles. Universe.
Bitch, that's what you gonna get. So
I want unicorns and sprinkles.
Speak that shit into existence.
Yes,
yeah.
Mommy and daddy issues.
Yeah.
That's something that people really, I want to say us.
Yeah.
Women.
Yeah.
We experience. I feel like men go through it too, but men don't speak on it. There's a lot of stuff that men don't speak on out of fear of judgment or being emasculated or but I feel like men and women, we all have mommy or daddy issues.
Yeah, we do.
What's your take on that?
Some form. I don't want to say everybody, because some people did grow up in households, that weren't toxic, or there are some people out there like that. But there is the majority of us that grew up seeing some toxic shit as kids. So the thing is, how do you identify the mommy or daddy issues? How do you know when you have mommy and daddy issues? Because for the most part, like, we all saw some shit that
exactly,
So
I know for me personally, if you've been following my story for a minute, then you know my background. But I know for me personally, I had daddy issues when I would go through certain things, and the first person I wanted to call was my dad. But it was like that relationship was so tainted and so toxic that I couldn't, or that I just couldn't bring myself to do so. And it was like, I feel like a lot of the things that I've endured as an adult could have been avoided had certain things had been done when I was younger. Yeah. So for me, there's levels to the daddy issue stuff. Like, you have the daddies who are completely absent. You have the mamas that are completely absent. My father was present, but he was emotionally, mentally, and did I say emotionally already? Yeah, he was emotionally and mentally absent. So he was there in the physical, like, I'm going to provide you a roof over your head. I'm going to make sure you got food to eat. I'm going to make sure you have clothes on your back. But when it came to nurturing and feeding me emotionally and mentally, he was very much so absent. Like, I didn't see him.
Yeah.
As for my mom, she was just completely absent. So it's like, yeah, there was a lot that I kind of went through and still go through that I feel like could have been avoided had certain things happen. But when you acknowledge
that, often when it spills over into adulthood, it has you looking at relationships almost like in a mirage.
Yes, most definitely.
The relationship you're in is not the relationship you see.
Exactly. So now it's like I be looking at past situations. Now that I'm growing and I'm evolving and I'm healing, because we are a family that's healing. Like, looking back, I'm like, dang, with my own two eyes, I could have seen that was something I had no business being in. But because I was deprived of stuff emotionally and mentally, I felt like that was the right situation for me to be in. So it was just kind of, it was challenging. Yeah. Still is challenging in a sense.
But you're overcoming.
I am. Yeah. I have and I am.
I would have to say, I can't really say I have like daddy issues. Like, you know about my dad.
Yeah, I know about your dad.
So, daddy's girl.
Daddy's girl. Yeah, you was a little princess.
Yeah, so it's like, I can't say I have daddy issues, but my daddy was, absent. Yeah. Because of his passing for a period of time. But, I did have a man in my life that was a father figure to me, as pops. So I did have somebody, but, I did miss my dad still. Yeah. But I love my dad.
Yeah, all the memories
all the memories I have on my dad.
If you have a little girl, if y'all have little girls, love on them.
Yeah, it's so important.
It's so important because you are the first of all, you're the first man that the universe put in my life.
You're the first man I'm going to see that treats a lady a certain way, speaks to a woman a certain way. Like, you are my first, and I don't have any bad memories of my dad. Now, my mom, like, that's my girl, but so I would have to say, I realized I had mommy issues when I found myself frequently saying, like, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to be like this, or I don't want to do this. And not in a bad way, but it's just like, even being a parent, the relationship I have with my own daughter, like, I often look at our relationship and I say, I don't want a relationship like the one I had with my mom. Like, essentially, a mom should be their child's first best friend, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like I really got that. It was like, I had my sisters and stuff like that, but I wanted my mom. You know, I wanted to do girly stuff with my mom. I wanted a mom, you know?
Yeah.
But my mom was a single mom. She, you know, had kids, and she was doing the best that she could, and she was doing a damn good job. I never wanted for anything. I never needed for anything. I had all the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the flashiest. Like, I was good.
You were just a different kid, though. I feel like you required something from your mom that your other siblings didn't.
Yeah, I did. I did. I required a little bit more. I always felt like I was different. I always felt like
same.
Yeah, I always felt like I was different from my other siblings, but in a way where it's like I need something to stimulate me. I need something to help me get to this point because I feel like I can do this and I can do that.
Right.
And sometimes I feel like I was deprived of that, you know? You often think like, you know, my life would have been different this or that. Yeah. So a lot of times I found myself saying like, damn, if my mom had just moved from here and left from here, you know, my life might have been different. But my mom was she was a mom. She was strong. She worked hard. She did what she had to do, you know?
I think of too, like, when it comes to the mommy daddy issues and your whole healing process and journey, I think when we stop viewing our parents as parents and them too as humans who have endured trauma and may have not necessarily been strong enough to,
and because they were raised in such an old school way, like it was hard for them to break out of old school parenting, and there's nothing wrong with old school parenting, but it's just like you have to parent along with the time. So like with my kid, you know my relationship with my daughter. Like,
road dog.
I ain't sending her out in the world unprepared in any form or any fashion. Some parents will say, you shouldn't expose your kids to certain things, and you don't. But at the same time, she's gonna be exposed to it at some point. I need you to go ahead.
And what you don't realize too is the more that you shelter them, the more curious they become.
Oh yeah.
You would want them to learn these lessons
and they
early.
Become curious at a later age.
So would you rather baby girl be curious now and you expose her, did she be curious older and she able to get her hands on
I'd rather her to be exposed in a curious manner where she is in an environment where she's safe with whatever she is exposed to, and if she has questions she can ask questions.
If she feels comfortable enough to ask those questions.
I want you to come to me and ask me questions, not your friends. I don't want you to I want you to come to me. I want you to talk to me. Like I may not give you the I feel like as a mom now, like I can give you the best advice possible that will give you clarity. But if a kid is going to be curious, they're going to be curious. You know what I mean? Like I get that. But in a sense, you do have those relationships with your kids where they do feel comfortable enough to come to you and say, hey, mom, I want to try this, or hey, mom, I want to do this, And for the most part, my kid does that. Like she talks to me about everything. So that is ultimately like one of those things when it comes to like healing those mommy and daddy issues, is understanding that our parents were raised in a different time. They did witness certain things or they endured certain things.
Some of them were children with children.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And when you recognize that, again, your parents outside of being your parent are humans and they've gone through things, you form a compassion in your heart for them. Because they might not be brave enough to look at the skeletons and they cause it and address their demons. You know what I'm saying?
They're scared I mean, at this point, like they're much older, so they
very much so set in their ways.
They're living. They've lived their life for the most part. So it's just like whatever was done is done. Like our parents look at things a little differently. So
most definitely. Most definitely.
But I would have to say, my mommy issues are. I am, because I took on that whole mindset of, I know my mom went through her own shit. Like, I know she dealt with stuff. I get it now. So I try to be graceful when I'm dealing with her or, when we're in each other's presence. Like, I look at conversations differently now, and I try to educate my mom too, like especially like with my daughter, because she's a grandma, so she be getting on her in the old school way, and I'll be like, Ma, all you gotta do is talk
baby
to her.
Girl be like, oh.
Grandma, knock your head between the washer and dryer.
It's not the same.
You better
not. Same for me. Even with
but I don't play that though. I tell my daughter in a minute.
You tell in a heartbeat.
Baby, don't.
Back in the day, my mom would have had my teeth on the floor. You
don't
huff and puff at me.
And don't disrespect my mama. Like, don't be rude to my mama. That's my mama.
That's my mama. That's your grandmama.
Yeah.
So okay. look at us on the path to healing and forgiving our parents. It's important. It's important. If you have not fixed it, fix it. If it's fixable, fix it. Do not carry on every day with that hate in your heart, that malice in your heart.
And don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, you're grown now. Like, go have those conversations. You'll be surprised at what you'll learn. Like, I didn't really know my parents' upbringing until I addressed my trauma. Like, when I told them, like, let me tell y'all done took me through, and I'm trying to, and like, when I sat down and really listened to their stories, I was like, I was putting literally 2 and 2 together, and it, again, formed compassion in my heart for them. Like, that, you know, it wasn't malicious intent. It was just that what was instilled in you. That's what you were taught was right at the time. But let me unteach that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if it can be fixed, y'all, fix it. Yeah. Okay? Because you only get one mom. You only get one dad. And
you know, I'm an emotional gangster.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I ain't gonna lie, my eyes over here getting a little glossy. That's why I had to keep fixing my lash. I'm like, hold on.
I'm over here just in my feelings. Okay. Like, y'all have no idea the energy that we have tonight. It's just like
it's like very lighthearted, but it's just so like yeah. Like, after this bitch, Magic City is a go. For sure.
Oh yeah, shout out to my little brother Durante. It's his 21st birthday.
Happy
today.
Birthday, Durante.
Happy birthday, baby.
But yeah, so talking a little bit more about the mommy and daddy issues, and triggering.
Yeah, those triggers.
Woo. Have you been triggered in your friendships and your relationships because of childhood trauma at all?
Absolutely. Those I can't even say abandonment, but it's just those.
No, I can say it's abandonment for me.
Yeah, I can't say it's abandonment, but it's that feeling of let me leave you before you leave me. Is that abandonment?
Yes, that is abandonment. Mine is let me hurt your feelings before you hurt mine.
Yeah.
Or let me leave you before you hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I have abandonment issues. I'm not afraid to say that. Like, I'm a person that can pick up when vibes have changed, when conversation has changed, when feelings have changed without you saying anything, because I'm that deep of an empath.
Yeah.
And I'm the type to run before you can take me back to, you know, where I come from and really trigger me. Yeah. And it's like sometimes people react to how they triggered you, but they won't take accountability for what they did that triggered you. Mm-hmm. So it's like that too for me.
Yeah, it's always how you reacted
and never what you did.
So,
because you ain't have to leave me on red for 3 days. That sounded personal, didn't it?
I think I know what you're talking about.
You didn't have to leave me on red.
You won't be getting a phone call tonight.
When this episode aired, you was talking about me. You know damn well I was talking about you, and that's why I'm finna leave you. Okay? Like, yeah, so.
Yeah. No, I don't know, girl. I used to be easily triggered by easily triggered. Mm-hmm. And it was one of those things where my relationships were so triggering. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, I don't know, I was yearning for my dad, I think. And it was like those men couldn't bring me.
Your dad.
Yeah, it was something about, I don't know, it was just something.
I think that's normal for every woman, though. I think that anyone that we date, we look for something of our dad in them. Like,
yeah, well,
you gotta keep in mind, our dad is the first love of our life, the first man we've ever loved. So it's like, when we date, we don't want you to be exactly like our daddy, but we are looking.
I want you to have some qualities like my daddy, especially when you got a good daddy.
Exactly.
You know, especially when you got a good daddy. Exactly. It's like, I need you to. Like,
I need you to.
I'm used to this. Like, I'm used to seeing this.
And you are your daddy's princess. So
the last memory I have of my daddy, I was sitting on this table, and I just remember him just staring at me like I was just the prettiest thing to him in the world. Like, that
I was
like, it was like I was his, and I'm his baby girl. Like, I'm the last girl.
Oh wow.
So, you know, just that last memory I have of him is just like,
it hit home, yeah.
It did. It does.
That feeling.
So any man I'm with, like, I need you to look at me with those eyes, like I'm just the prettiest thing to you in the world. Yeah.
Those time you hell on wheels. Hell nah.
Angel eyes.
Okay.
You hell all night.
Literally. Yeah. Okay.
Aww. these breaks, because I'm over here.
I know, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, I'm literally feeling everything.
I am too. Like, people don't know, like,
they don't know the in depth, and if they did, like, I feel like a lot of people would proceed with caution. Yeah. But like, I'm literally just thinking about you, about me, and just kind of our upbringings, and I'm just like, damn, like. We came a long way. We did, and things are good. Long way. It really is.
Things are good.
It really is.
Things are really
Definitely
good.
Really good.
Things are really good. They ain't perfect,
but they're better than what they used to be.
Yeah, they're good.
Definitely better than what they used to be.
Every morning I wake up and I look at my son. Yeah, I just look at his face.
He does something for me too.
It's just something about him.
When he looks at you, he looks in your soul. He
does.
At you.
He has a deep stare. Like even when your mom was holding him and he was looking at your brother, it was like.
And you know,
nigga, I'll see you.
Right, and he's not friendly.
No, he's not friendly. He's not.
Everything that I had already initially been feeling, he confirmed it for me. When he was just like very welcoming and happy, and like it was like, okay, maybe you're not so bad after all. Like, okay, maybe I could give you a try. Like,
he is special. I will say that.
Definitely.
My baby is special. He definitely is.
So when you recognize that you do have mommy and daddy issues, how do you proceed on your healing journey?
I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where you start to really consciously watch the things you say, the things you do, how you move. Like you really start to move with purpose. Mm-hmm. You really start to move like you have a reason. You really start to move like I have an agenda. I have a goal. Like I need to do this.
I'm trying to do.
Exactly. So I think when you get to that point where it's like, I recognize this. I need to fix this. I need to change this. You really do start to just move differently. And, you know, even with my mom, like when we have conversations now, I try to watch, you know, my tone. I try to watch how I say things to her because I know how she thinks I'm saying something. And it's like, I'm not meaning it that way. Yeah. So it just boils down to consciously trying to.
It's stepping into your power.
Yeah.
Stepping into your purpose. Essentially. That's what healing is all about. Healing comes when you are ready to step into your power and you're ready to stand in your purpose. Yeah. Like, you don't want to keep birthing generations of toxicity. Yeah, and you don't want to keep,
because when I look at mine, there's no way I can leave this earth and them not be straight,
exactly,
and their kids be
but
straight.
Not even just like in the world straight, but emotionally, mentally straight.
Across
that when
the board,
when y'all
mentally,
children,
emotionally, spiritually, all of that. Like I want my kids to be happy. I want them to experience a different life that I didn't. I want them to be able to continue to provide that to their kids and their kids. Like I want my kids to be straight.
Kids.
Yeah. So
stepping in your power.
Step into your power, baby.
Now we done stepped into our power. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I done stepped into my power and I feel amazing. It's scary. Yeah. Because I ain't never been here before.
I think I tapped into mine a while ago. Yeah. And it was just having the right support system or just having those right minds and that right energy around you to fully execute once you start tapping into it.
Yeah, because you become your environment. You got to be careful who you're surrounding yourself with in those most vulnerable moments of your life, because it can either take you up or take you down. Yeah. Like, you can have people in your ear that's like, girl, you ain't got to, and I ain't your responsibility, and girl, you the kid, and you shouldn't have to. And then you could be, you know, those ones that's like, hey, listen, I understand what you're saying, but go ahead and take that step, take that jump, take that leap, and you'll never know what'll come of it. And so that's why I'm so appreciative for you while I'm on my journey, because it is scary. I know, right? I don't know, bitch. I really want to cry, but I'm actually doing really good at home. I ain't gonna do it. I did too much this weekend. I ain't gonna do it. Okay, but
I ain't gonna do it for the girl.
Okay, but no. So yeah, you gotta surround yourself with those in which you want to be like, and those who have already conquered and are still conquering the things in which you are trying.
You want to surround yourself with people that have a vision of
and
where
on the
they're
same
going,
journey as you,
and their vision looks damn near the same. Like this is where we headed. Yeah, you know, we trying to get to this point.
We headed for greatness. We pushing P.
We already.
We pushing player. We pushing peace. We pushing prosperity.
She pushing me with my smooth ass.
Cause y'all out here pushing the wrong type of P, okay?
Shut up. Penis. I thought it was penis.
Okay. No, for real. So
yeah.
I guess I don't know.
So I think that is a lot of why we carry insecurities into adulthood as well. I mean, think about it. The things you experience, that trauma, like, that shit starts to make you insecure. Like, as a woman,
I will say that I am not afraid to say, because there's people who think I'm the most beautiful thing walking, and I honestly, I honestly have my insecurities though. There are things that, as a woman, I'm not afraid to say I'm not.
You can't be afraid to say that and I'm insecure about such and such.
I feel like we care.
You say
so
it to
much.
yourself first.
Yeah.
You identify it with yourself first.
Yeah.
When you identify it with yourself first, it makes it so easier when you have a partner or even in friendships, because insecurities are in friendships too.
Yeah, they are.
Like, I used to get insecure about, my friends.
You smell that? Is it the mic?
That smells
good.
That smell what you just do?
Right, what you did? Something smell real good.
I was smelling it, but I wasn't trying to say nothing.
I ain't want to, because I'm on camera. I ain't want to be, you know what I'm saying? But it smells good. But I'm sorry. Back to what you're saying.
No, that do smell good. Herb, what you spray?
Right, but what is that? Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay, yeah. That smells
nice.
Okay.
Put your tongue in your mouth.
But no, I will say that I'm not afraid to say that I have my insecurities. I'm not afraid to say that sometimes I'm too hard on myself, and sometimes I care what people think. But the question that I have found myself asking is, why do I care so much what people think? Why am I so afraid to own who I am? And why am I insecure? But then, like, and going through that whole, back and forth, I have learned, what makes me feel good is knowing that there's only one of me. Mm-hmm. There's only one of me. There's no one else that looks like me. There's no one else that thinks like me. There's no one else that touches, feels like me. That is my power. There's no other Jessica. It's just me. And in that, I find myself healing those insecurities of mine, despite the things that I may like and don't like about myself. It's what makes me me. Mm-hmm. So I've learned to let go of that whole thing of living to please other people. I used to be a people pleaser. Mm-hmm. Now I just don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't care that much no more, because it's just like, what you can't put me in heaven or hell. Mm-hmm. You're not putting no money in my pocket. You're not doing nothing for me. So why do I really even care what you think? And I feel like we live in a generation where everybody cares what everybody thinks. A lot of the shit that we do for the satisfaction and gratification of other people.
Oh, yeah.
We rarely ever do it for ourselves. Mm-hmm. So I'm just getting to a point now where it's just like, fuck it. This is me. Either you like me or you don't. 9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, and I think that just comes with living your own life. Like, you got to live your life for you. You don't live your life for others.
You were just having this conversation with me because I was so fearful to do something. And you was like, Jesse, you are grown now.
Yeah, you're grown.
You have to live your life for you. You cannot keep caring what your parents think, your friends think, your auntie think, your uncle think. This is your life. Yeah. Like, why would you water
We're not talking about
down?
Anything immoral or anything that
but
in general, like, always caring about the opinions
not want to hurt
others.
People's feelings.
Yeah,
Or,
when your feelings are the ones that...
Because they don't care when they hurt my feelings. Mm-hmm. And that's something else that I learned too. Like, people don't care what they say or how they treat you. Mm-hmm. So why should I? Like, you don't care how you make me feel when you say
it's not that you
things.
don't want to care how you treat people, because you always move with love. You always move...
Yeah, it's the highest vibration.
Yeah, you always move with love. So it's more or less like you want to stay away from that type of energy. You just want to let people know, like, I'm not living for you. I'm over here, you over there.
As long as I'm not hurting nobody, I believe in doing whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah,
there
again,
you go.
You're not doing anything immoral. It's not in reference of doing anything immoral, like, that would embarrass your parents or your family if you have that kind of family. And even still, like, again, you're living your life for you.
For me, right.
Like, you're living your life for you. And I ain't saying go do drugs and go...
Well, baby, we know
I'm just saying. Yeah. I just want it to be understood that it's not in reference to doing anything immoral.
Crazy, or
it's just in reference to doing what you want to do that makes you happy.
Desires, walking in your soul purpose. Like, it may. Ooh, there's a burp on air.
She do it every show. She slick burp every show. I don't know if y'all be hearing it.
Cause why you telling my business? Baby, that's the rosé from the car. That's the rosé from the driver. Bubbly. But damn, I just lost my train of thought. So carry on. You just told all my little business. She do it every show. What you do every show? Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what you do every show. Every damn show.
Listen, you don't want to stop talking about, did I just burp?
Listen, I did because it caught me off guard. And it was just, like, it snuck up out of me. It was like, like it literally ran up out of me.
I want everybody to go back and replay every single episode and listen for this little blurb.
She's talking about you're fired. You're fired.
I'm sorry.
Fired. Yeah.
But yeah.
But what was I saying though?
I mean, you was talking about your soul's purpose, your soul's journey.
Just walking in your soul's purpose and do what you want to do. As long as you're not hurting nobody, who cares? Who gives a damn? Do what feels good to you. Don't do it.
Do what makes you happy. Okay. Do what makes you happy. What makes you happy. I don't think I can say it or emphasize it enough. Like, do what makes you happy. Be who you want to be. Be who you are.
Ooh, say it again, Pastor.
Preach.
Be who you are.
Amen.
Be who you are. Do not be afraid to be who you are. Because, bitch, I don't give a damn no more.
I've been I not gave a fuck, Keisha.
Okay, I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
No.
Get out! No. Oh my god,
you are annoying.
No, you're annoying. It's you. It's like you be in my head.
You are literally just like
we need to spend
in my
some
head,
time
and I
apart.
need you to like
Even
get out of my
head.
head.
Apart, we're like never.
No,
really,
we are.
My tea, ta, ta, you could never take me from her. But no, so
I love you. You are such a nut.
I was not expecting you to say that, but indeed I am.
Yes.
Indeed I am. But yeah, man, like, I don't know. This was just, I don't know. I think I just been in my feels, and we in Mercury retrograde. First of all, retrograde ain't been retrograde.
Listen, I got my ass chewed out today.
Me too.
I got my ass chewed out today, and it wasn't in a bad way. It was in like a.
It was like a yes, daddy. Cause usually we be out here like, nigga. Well, I said,
yeah.
And it was like,
okay,
yes, okay, I understand. I know what you're saying.
I had no other choice.
I apologize.
Like, big dog.
Yeah. And you was like, meow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it's Mercury
retrograde. Look at me over here blushing like a schoolgirl. Really I hate this.
Let me find out. You're like, I like him.
It's stepdaddy season.
Okay. Y'all heard it now. But after the taxes, it's stepdaddy season after the taxes.
After the taxes.
After the taxes hit.
After the taxes.
And we pay what we gotta pay because we know how y'all get down. And we know.
Listen, you know what that made me think of? How we were talking about the other, I don't know if it was yesterday or even today. No, I think it was yesterday. We were talking about wanting a man that is assertive, or just wanting a man that just puts his foot down and tells you sit your ass down, and and then when we get it, it's just like, oh my God, we don't know how to. We know how. Well, no, you're right. We don't. We gotta start taking accountability.
I'm gonna take accountability and say I got growing to do. Like, if I can be completely honest, I don't think that I'm ready for a relationship.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm ready for a relationship no time soon.
I've been told you that. Yeah, I'm your therapist.
Okay, you know what? We're going to act like she didn't say that.
Yeah.
We're going to act like she didn't say that. Because Carisha, why you telling me this for?
Because Santana, you always be doing too much.
Anyway, girl, because they what? Roses is red, violets is blue. What'd he say?
This pussy something.
Something. No, he said
I don't know, girl.
Because they call me Killer Cat.
Yeah, Killer Cat.
Suicide. Something like that. Anyway. But no, I've learned that in learning myself and being on my self-love journey, I am not ready for a relationship at no time soon. I'm still learning like how to effectively communicate.
You're still learning how to be a flower.
Patient.
You're still learning how
to
just be a woman.
Yes,
and until you get to that point where you can allow a man to come in and just be a man, you're not ready.
Yeah, because I feel like at this point in my life, if I get a man, I'm gonna cheat on him. And I'm typically not a cheater, but if I wanted to be a successful cheater, I would be very successful in cheating on that nigga.
Oh, because we all know
women cheat more than men. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody had to say it. It was time for this discussion to be had. Women cheat more than men. We're just really good.
So when you
caught.
say that, you have to be extremely clear. When you say women cheat more than men, you gotta give the full scope of
what I mean when I say that. So,
because we know it's some girls that like to tussle. Don't be mad at us, but y'all gonna feel us when we say what we gonna say.
So men cheat. They're visual creatures.
Yeah.
Men have the ability to just go and fuck.
Yeah.
Right. Women, when we cheat, first of all, we try before we cheat. If we are in a relationship, we try before we cheat. And when we do cheat, we cheat with someone who has us emotionally, mentally, and physically.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand that once a man has your mind, everything else follows. Your body and everything else is going to follow. But this is where I say women cheat more than men. We cheat more than men. We get away with it. But men still cheat. But I do want to say that when we cheat, baby, if we get caught, we're okay with getting caught. Because 9 times out of 10,
if we get caught, we wanted to get caught.
Yeah, if we get caught, we wanted to get caught. And 9 times out of 10, if we get caught and we break up, we're okay with that. Because the nigga we cheated on you with is up.
I cheated up.
Yeah, I cheated up. We
Most
don't cheat
women
down.
will cheat
We
up.
cheat up. We don't cheat down. I will say that.
For the most part, yeah.
We cheat up. We don't cheat down.
Yeah.
We cheat with someone who's better
You do
than
got
you.
some women that be with
And I feel like that's why it hurt.
You know, fumbling some, you know.
Yeah, you got some good men that women have fumbled.
And they get with somebody and it ain't who they thought it was.
Yeah.
And it be some other shit. Because I know some folks like that.
But I will say for 80% of the time, maybe 85% of the time, women cheat up. We're smart.
Yeah.
We're very smart.
Yeah.
So if we ever get caught cheating, like 9 times out of 10, I'm going to cheat on you with somebody that I'm still going to be well off with. Like,
yeah, we wanted to get caught.
So yeah, that's how I know I'm not ready for a relationship, because I'm just in
Why do we... I don't want to say we. Why do you think that is, though?
What? Why do we cheat up, or why do we just cheat in general?
No, it's not even that. It's like, why do we want to get caught?
Because it's almost
is
like
it
a
like,
nigga
I
tried.
hurt you?
Yeah, I feel like
that's what it is. Because I know if I aim to hurt you,
but you're a Virgo.
I'm gonna hurt you.
You're a Virgo.
I'm gonna hurt you where it hurts. Like, I'm gonna hurt you.
Again, for the people,
like,
I'm gonna say this: she's a Virgo.
Yeah.
You don't play fair, and you don't play nice.
I don't.
Like,
I don't.
You're very much so like, I'm gonna put you in the palm of my hand.
Well, that's
and
only because I don't have that kind of heart. I am.
It's only when you've been done dirty.
Yes, when I've been done really dirty.
Okay, nigga, I'm about to take
because you didn't have to do that to me.
Exactly.
You didn't have to do that to me. So
you could have just said, "Listen, baby, Drea, I love you, girl. I had love for you, but unfortunately, my love has grown short."
Just be honest with me. Exactly. Just tell me. You can tell me.
But if he gonna cheat on you,
it will hurt me. It will gut punch me. It will make me cry. I'll be sliding down the wall,
throwing up.
But I would prefer for you to let me experience those emotions from you being honest with me than for me experiencing those emotions from an array of being angry to God knows what else, because you lied to me. Yeah. Like, that is the highest form of betrayal.
Yeah.
You don't have to lie. Like, we are grown. Like, why do you feel like you have to lie?
Girl, you're
not saving nobody's feelings. The only person's feelings you're trying to save is yourself.
Yeah.
It's a very selfish act. So it's like, why lie to me? So yeah. If I aim to hurt you, I'm really gonna hurt you where it hurts. Like, I'm going to hurt you.
And so, have you ever been caught cheating?
Yeah.
You have? Well, damn, bitch, how many times have you cheated?
I mean,
you a serial cheater?
No, I'm not a serial cheater. I mean, once a cheater, always a cheater. But I'm a reformed cheater. You know. Because I've learned that because of if I'm with someone, what he does to me doesn't mean I have to move the same way he did.
Right.
I don't have to be that person. I can just remove myself. But I had to grow. I had to get to that place where it's like, I don't feel like I have to retaliate in a sense, or I have to hurt you, or I have to make you feel how you made me feel. Because if I make you feel how you made me feel, it's gonna really, it's a lifetime of pain. I'm serious. Don't cry.
And on that note, the bop of the week, our bop of the week is called "Don't Cry."
It is called "Don't Cry." What's his name? Ade.
His name is Ade.
Ade.
Listen, his name might be Ade. I don't know, but it's featuring Trevor Jackson.
It's called "Don't Cry,"
and it's called "Don't Cry."
It's like they sampled "I Want to Be Down" by Brandy, didn't they?
I think that was the one.
Yeah.
I think that was the one.
They sampled "I Want to Be Down."
Either way, our driver had played it for us on the humbug, and Honey Child, me and Dre was in the back like,
Rose going, did you shout out right there?
Huh?
Did you give his contact?
No, you told me not to.
Oh, okay,
I don't want them having all our drivers.
We'll drop it.
Y'all cannot have the same driver as us. Y'all can get one of his little colleagues.
No, but that's money in his pocket.
He ain't got people under him?
Yeah.
Right, so they can get him.
I want everybody to experience him. No, because
he's
selfish.
He is an experience. He is an experience.
He's only a driver here locally in Atlanta. Well, I think he does travel to outside areas. But yeah. But I want everybody to
experience. Y'all need that ride. However, the bop of the week is Don't Cry. If you have not already, make sure you guys are following our playlist on Apple Music and on Spotify. We have added it there amongst a couple other bops of the week that we like. So make sure y'all go check that out. Miss Ma'am, it is time to play a game.
What game?
Do you want to play a game?
Okay, Jigsaw.
Do you want to play a game?
No, I don't.
You don't want to play a game? We don't have to do it tonight because we totally forgot the game.
I was just playing, bitch. I want to play a game.
Oh, well, bitch, I got to pull it up.
Hurry up.
Shit.
What's the game?
Well, you know the game that we usually play.
What?
We're not really strangers.
Oh, well, you ain't tell me that.
Yes, we're not really strangers. So again, if you guys have not heard of the game, it's called We Are Not Really Strangers. Go ahead and we're gonna
actually bring the game in where y'all can actually see the game because it really is a dope game. And I do like games. I like to do game nights. So we be having some good games. I'm ready to whoop somebody's ass in Uno and Monopoly. You actually be whooping ass in Monopoly. I'm gonna give you that.
I be whooping ass in Monopoly and Uno, bitch. Don't play with me. I'm bust your head, boy.
Well, bitch, I ain't playing.
And if you want to go bowling,
it's okay. I can
buy
all your little property.
I could whoop your ass.
Bribe all your little property. Bitch, mine is not pulling up. See. Okay, we have some technical.
Here we go. What's your father's name and one thing about him?
Well, I ain't gonna give his real name, but my daddy's nickname.
Give his stripper name.
Yeah, my daddy nicknamed Clip.
Clip.
My daddy was that nigga, like, for real.
Listen to me, too. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, my daddy nickname was Clip. And you said what?
Tell us one thing about him.
One thing about him? Mm-hmm. One thing about my dad was he always made sure whenever his kids were with him, we were laughing.
Yeah.
We were always laughing.
Like my daddy.
We were always smiling, like, Yeah.
Okay. One thing about my daddy, well, first of all, let's pause. My daddy name is Jesse.
Hey, Pastor Jesse.
Ooh,
Pastor Jesse. Pastor Jesse.
Ooh. Okay. One thing about him, he's an Ivy League bowler.
You did tell me that.
Yeah, he's the GOAT at bowling. He'll crush anybody's head in bowling. He's the GOAT. I'm not gonna cap.
I'm gonna have to play him.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. So, Daddy, shout out to
ass
you.
And bowling. I can bowl my ass off.
Girl.
I may not be league good, but I can bowl my ass off. I'm willing to bet.
Bro, you be having your nails done all the time.
I bowl with nails. I promise to God, girl, I bowl with nails longer than this. Cardi B looking nails. I've bowled with nails before. I'm telling you.
You're a psycho.
I'm going to go and get my nails done on purpose, and we're going to go bowling. And I'm going to show you I know how to bowl with long nails.
You're a psycho.
Girl, I like the bowl. I like doing fun stuff.
I do too. I'm kind of tired of the club.
Movies and dinners and like all of that.
I hate the club.
Oh, I definitely hate the club.
Yeah, I'm kind of over
You
the
be
club
dragging
now.
me to the club.
Bitch, that's because people be dragging me to the club.
And then you be dragging me.
Yes.
And I be saying, leave me.
Because they be like, yo, plus one needs to be equally pretty or prettier. And I'm like, well,
no, they be specifically requesting.
Okay, Drea Lachey. So don't even play with me like that.
I don't like coming to the club, y'all. I don't like coming to the club.
Give me a question, Hope.
What? Bitch, I ain't even pull the game up.
Oh.
Mine won't pull up. Let me see yours. Let me get in on yours.
Now we over here being super ghetto.
We are. Girl,
it's okay. Get off. I'm about tired of your
ass. What's the most pain you've ever been in that wasn't physical?
The most pain I ever been in that wasn't physical?
Mm-hmm.
Well, bitch, I don't know. When I got my back broke, but that's physical.
That's physical.
I know. I ain't never been in no. I don't know. Emotional pain.
Yes, emotional pain.
Shit, my childhood growing up. My childhood was emotionally and mentally painful. It was draining. It took a lot from me.
Yeah.
I think that was the year. My childhood was just. It wasn't all that. It wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah.
So I would have to say that. my emotional trauma from my childhood.
I would say that too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn, bitch, that question kind of really related to tonight's topic.
It did. I picked a good question.
Universe?
Yeah.
Where y'all be at? Okay.
I know, right? I look at your phone.
But
I would have to say the most pain that I've ever been in that wasn't physical. It'd have to be a cross between
11-11.
11-11. She's so big on numbers. I would have to say it's a cross between losing my dad, and I just recently lost my brother and best friend in November. He was somebody that was a huge part of my life for a big part of my life. And it was so unexpected. It was so out of nowhere. And I don't think I've even processed it really.
I don't think you have.
I don't think I have,
because I've been waiting for the day where I just need to hold you.
I know.
But you haven't broke yet.
I can't right now. I got too much to do. I'm trying to be too strong for a lot of things that I have going on in my life right now. So it's like I haven't even really had time to process that. Yeah. And I know when I do, it's gonna be body shaking.
Yeah, that's why I'm ready, baby.
I didn't even get to go to his funeral. You know, it was just like, whew, it was a lot. Yeah. So between my dad and him, I think that would probably be it for me.
You want a hug?
Yeah.
And okay, because we gotta lift the spirits up in this thing. Okay, tonight was a little bit heavy,
but it's good though. People need to
talk about it.
Because I feel like in the society that we live in, the times we live in now, everything is so social media based. Yeah, nobody has any emotions. Nobody has, we all have big hearts, but just in this generation that we in, that shit does not matter. Yeah, you got so many people, like even just touching on mental illness or just depression and different things like that. People are dealing with so much and they don't talk about it. They don't have anybody to talk about it to. Like even just hearing somebody talk about their experiences, you don't know what that could do for somebody that's battling depression or anxiety or anything else. So I think talking about it sometimes, even your own experiences, it helps other people.
It's healing, It
helps other people.
And in that case, if you are someone that's out there with no one to talk to, no one in your corner, or you feel alone, feel free to DM us. We are more than willing to listen. You are a safe space, and we send prayers and positive vibrations your way, because nobody's perfect. You're not a fucking robot. You are meant to feel, and you're meant to feel deeply. So and I am just like the therapist, so she is. And let me tell y'all, she ain't never wrong. It ain't never been nothing that I asked you for advice about that you ain't been wrong in.
Yeah. Well, because my motto, if I don't speak on something that I don't feel like I can give you at least a 99% good or positive advice, I'm not gonna say anything at all. Yeah. But if I know that I can tell you something and it is going to help you, I'm going to tell you. I don't like when people spew bullshit or they just give people just advice and it's just like, my life may be fucked up, but I can still advise somebody else through common sense. Just a little bit of common sense go a long way. I promise it does. All you have to do is just use your brain. Like, we human, we make mistakes, we make bad decisions, but ultimately, when you made that bad decision, you knew what the good decision was. Exactly. We all have common sense. Exactly. So I don't ever want to give somebody advice that I wouldn't take myself.
Yeah.
So whenever I tell you, it comes from this is what I would do.
Place. Yeah. So. And on that note, Miss Ma'ams, the floor is yours.
Well, we out, girl.
Close us out.
We out, girl.
Make sure y'all follow us on our Instagrams, prettygirls_potty mouths, and catch us every Thursday at 7:00 p.m. If you guys have any questions that you would like answered on the show, be sure to DM us. And it looks like we out.
We out.
We out.